Yo, this your boy SMB Deezy from Elwood, Mississippi, and you now tuning in to Industry Most Wanted.
No, I'm back in this bitch. Yeah, let's do it.
If you ain't talking about no money, what you talking about? I'm having real motion, little boy, you can keep the clout. I swear these niggas move too fishy, like some pan trout. Call my chopper DJ Unc, I make him do the walk it out.
Hey, what's going on, man? It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live right here on the Industry's Most Wanted.
Industries.
Big Industry's Most Wanted, not the little one.
Not the little one.
Not the little one.
Not
You better
the little
let them know, man. We got SMB Deezy checking in all the way from Edwards, Mississippi. What's going on with you, fam? Give me some love, man.
What's going on?
Boom. Thank you for being here.
I'm thankful for being here.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad you guys made it here safe. You and your partners came out here, you know what I'm saying? Got to go out a little bit last night, experience the city. But go ahead and give us that official introduction.
Yo, man, this your boy SMB Deezy, man, and you tuning in to Industry's Most Wanted, man.
I know that's right. He out here working, man. Listen, first of all, I want to commend you because you came all the way out here from Mississippi. You made it happen. You know what I'm saying? I told you earlier, there's people live right here in the city and they won't go 20 minutes to go make something happen. So I commend you for that, bro, for sure.
Yeah, because they don't apply pressure.
Nah, facts, and that is important, right?
Yeah, that's
definitely
very important.
So let's talk about first, before we get into everything music, I want people to understand your journey. You were born and raised in Edwards, Mississippi?
Well, I was born in Jackson, but all my life I've been raised in Edwards, Mississippi.
Take us back to your childhood growing up out there. What was that like for you?
It's basically the country life. Like everybody know everybody. It used to be fun back in the days, but now it's just dried up. And, you know, we all crabs in the bucket.
Understood. Do you feel like you'll ever move from there?
I'm trying to now. I'm trying my best.
You gonna come to the A?
Hopefully.
Listen, there is so much opportunity out here for artists, for sure. That's what I love about this city is there's always something going on that independent artists can get involved with. Definitely. What were you into as a child? Was it always music for you or was it something else?
I started music, I started doing music like 9, 10 years old, just doing little freestyles and stuff.
Yeah.
I barely know how to free. I just learned how to be a writer and stuff.
Definitely.
I love to write, you know what I'm saying? And coming from where I come, education is kind of at an all-time low.
Yeah.
And it's a miracle if you learn how to read and write.
Wow. Listen, I've absolutely heard that some of these smaller areas, the education system's not great. You know, so there are people who literally go into their adulthood not know how to read or write.
Yeah.
That is crazy, man. What were you writing about when you were young? Was it ever like poetry for you or were you always writing music?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both?
I was all into poetry like Edgar Allan Poe and all that stuff.
Really?
Romeo and Juliet. I was into all that.
You was writing to the girls?
Yeah.
No, there's nothing wrong with that because that is such a great starting point for getting into writing music. The poetry you were writing, did any of those ever become an influence for any of the records that you wrote?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say all of it, but you know, I coming from the ghetto and all that. I just try to write, you know what I'm saying, what's going on in the world, what's going on in the hood and all that.
That's how people relate to your music the most because you're giving them that genuine, real deal. Like, this is where I'm from. This is what I'm experiencing. People can relate to that. Not everybody, but a lot of people are going to relate to that.
Yeah.
So about 2 years ago, you really started taking music like on a serious level. Like, I'm going to step it up and take it seriously. What was that turning point for you to say, you know what, let me get my business together and take this seriously?
The only reason why I took it serious because people come to me and say, well, you got a lot of talent and you ain't doing nothing with it. Like, you need to start applying yourself. It's just like a job. It's just like you go to a job, apply yourself, you know what I'm saying? You might get promoted or whatever. So I'm just treating it like a job right now. And the past 2 years, it's been hard because I'm local. I'm local right now. I ain't no big time. I ain't really just known right now, but I'm trying to make that journey. I'm trying to get it together.
Guess what? You ain't trying, you're doing it. That's a big diff.
Yeah.
When you try something that don't work out, you are doing it because you're here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you made a way to get all the way out to Atlanta. Like, again, I said that speaks a lot. So you are absolutely doing it. And it's going to set you apart from a lot of the other artists in your city who just want to stay local. You have bigger dreams than that, right?
Oh, yes, definitely.
I know that's right. Definitely.
Bigger dreams.
100%. Being from a small town, man, that should give you big dreams, big admiration, and that's what it's done for you.
Oh, yeah.
100%. For the people who haven't heard your music, man, talk to us about it. Like, where does your inspiration come? Like you said, just comes from everyday life, how you grew up, the people around you?
Yeah, it grew up. I had cousins that then it's supposed to been bigger than me.
Yeah.
That's supposed to been big, but they never just took it seriously. And I known a couple people that was that's kind of in the industry, but you know they still was like local wise.
Yeah.
So I just took it upon myself, like, since I already know how to rap and, you know what I'm saying, write, I might as well go ahead and put my pain on the pen and the pad, or whatever I'm going through, whatever my struggle, I put it on the pen and pad.
Yes. So you're here to change the narrative for your city. You're going to put your city on the map.
Hopefully I can.
You will. We manifesting it. You will do it. It's only a matter of when. You have to have that belief in yourself, and you do, because you wouldn't be sitting here today if you didn't believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's probably what separates you from a lot of other artists. They don't genuinely believe in themselves because, like you said, people are telling you, man, you playing with it. Or you need to apply yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like Big Worm said, you got to apply yourself, Smokey. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do that in order to achieve what it is that you're going after, and you're definitely doing that. Is there platforms in your area, whether it be like open mic, showcases, podcasts, that you can get involved with?
I was involved in a Flavor Factory Who's Got Talent showcase. This was like back in October last month. I kind of messed up because I was nervous because I ain't into like stages and stuff.
Understood.
But I just went out there, I did my thing. They told me never stop.
Man, but you know what though? Getting involved in those type of events is what's going to get you past being nervous. Listen, I've been doing this for 14 years and I still get nervous getting on stage, hosting events and stuff like that. I don't think that ever fully goes away, but you get more confident with it because you're like in your comfort zone being up there. So as many of those events as you can do and bless them stages, you need to be doing it. Because when, I'm not going to say if, but when you start selling out arenas, and you got 10,000 people in the audience, you need to be up there and doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
yeah, for sure.
Definitely. What about stuff like this? Is there media platforms out there? Or you got to come to Atlanta for something like that?
It was a guy. They had a Jackson Lit Fest yesterday.
Okay.
He had asked me, he had wanted me to join in with him because it was a lot of artists from Jackson and surrounding areas that was going. But I had told him that I was coming here. Yeah. So I had already booked the interview for here. So well,
I appreciate that. Yeah. Definitely. That is dope, man. Going back to when you first started releasing music, was it 2 years ago or were you releasing music prior to that?
I was releasing music. Well, I was kind of like, I was doing a little just here and there. Yeah. But I wasn't putting it on like platforms and stuff because I started like when I started taking it serious, like comes to the beats and everything, gotta pay for everything. Everything gotta be paid for.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. That's one of the most important things that you can do as an artist is own whatever it is that you're doing, because nobody can take it from you. And you don't want to be at an event performing on a beat that someone else jumps on stage and performs on. That's gotta be embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it happen. Yeah. Purchasing or even doing exclusive lease or something is the way to go with your music. And it sounds like that you're following all them steps. What would you say is like one of the most important things you've done so far in your music career that's really been helping you?
Taking it serious.
Yeah.
Taking it serious and learning as I go. Learning the game as I go. And I know everything ain't gonna be sunshine and rainbows.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? The rap game right now is falling apart.
That is facts.
It's a lot of It's a lot of fakeness in the game. It's a lot of wannabes. It's a lot of cappers, whatever you want to call them.
It's at an all-time high.
Yeah.
And it's sad because that's what's causing it. Like you said, it's falling apart. Labels are getting rid of artists left and right. They're getting rid of A&Rs left and right. What do you feel like that you can do personally as a music artist to change the narrative on what's going on right now in this hip-hop industry?
Really? That's kind of a good question. But, like, I mean, you really can't control like what's going on. Yeah. Like they got their stuff going on, and I got my stuff going on. I'm just trying to be independent right now.
Yeah.
I really ain't looking forward to signing nobody because it's a lot going on. Just like all these labels and rappers dropping their artists and stuff. I can't let that happen to me.
Absolutely, and I excuse me. I talk to a lot of independent artists who sign to labels. And they, as quickly as they sign, they want to get out of that situation because they quickly learn that they lose a lot of their creative control. They can't release when they want to. They can't go do shows when they want to. It sounds like you want to be able to do all that stuff.
Yes, I'm trying to start my own label.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. And then perhaps get a partnership with a big label. That way you keep creative control over what you're doing. Do you have any ideas for the independent label yet? You ain't got to give us too much.
I already got my own independent label.
So tell us about it.
It's called Hard Body Empire. It started 2 years ago when I started taking it serious, and I really been trying to push the brand. Even though it's kind of underrated, slept on or whatever, but I still try to push it. The only thing I'm missing is kind of a team or whatever.
Understood. Listen, we can't do this by ourselves. We have to have a team, whether it be business partners like my business partner. We have to have people involved. Who you got with you today?
Oh, yeah. My boy Kill and my boy A-Town over there.
Shout out to them over there. That's dope that they came with you. Listen, one of the hardest things to do in this industry is get people to support you, let alone come. How long it take you to get here?
Yeah, how long it took a Kill? About 5 hours.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, not too many people would do that. So shout out to these guys right here who are here to support you today. Definitely. On your independent label, are you the only artist right now?
Yeah, kind of. But, you know what I'm saying? It's really kind of a family thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My boy, he in there with me, Kill.
Okay.
He in there with me.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? We just made a song not too long ago.
That is dope, man. Listen, you got to surround yourself with people who have the same vision as you, because not everybody has your best interest.
Tight.
You know what I'm saying? My OG be dropping these gems on me, and he's like, you got to be mindful of that, because some people will tear your brand down that you work so hard to build. Do you aspire at some point in time when you get your label to where you want it to be to bring on other artists, other talent?
I just let it go. I just go with the flow with it. I don't really try to look for people.
Yeah.
But I try to let people know what I'm putting down. Like, I try to let people know that I'm serious with it. And if they want to get serious with it, if they really committing to it,
yeah,
they could jump in with me. But I'm not gonna bring nobody that just want to live with the hype.
Man, that is facts, because a lot of people, that's what they want. Like you said, there's a lot of capping in this business, and a lot of people will want to jump on board when they see you making moves. They don't want to support you when the times are rough, but when they see you doing good, then they want to jump on board. You need to stay away from them type of people.
Yeah, I try to do that every day.
100%. What you said that, you taking it seriously is what's really keeping you pushing. Outside of that, like what keeps you serious about this? Like, is it your passion for this? Like, what's keeping you so serious? Because some people get distracted.
I ain't gonna lie. It was kind of, I took a year off. Last year, I took a year off of it because I didn't know whether I was going to, like, triumph from it or what. But my cousin Snap, you probably know OG Snap.
Yes.
He told me, bro, you talented. Just like everybody else tell me, bro, you talented. Bro, you need to get back in it. And he introduced me to this guy, Pep. And I didn't know Pep at the time, but I came to his studio, new management studio. I sat down with him. I told him, I showed him what I'm about. And he told me, bro, you need to keep doing what you're doing, keep going hard.
Man, how does that feel when you get people that you don't even know that tells you that you're dope and you need to keep going? How does that make you feel?
Make me feel great.
Yeah.
Make me feel damn good.
I know, that's right. That's one of the big motivation factors right there, because you know that you are doing the right thing. Do you think with you being an artist and you creating music, you're fulfilling your purpose in life?
Somewhat. It ain't just the music. It's just like giving my life to God and all that.
Yeah.
Trying to do right and trying to make sure I'm good, and I ain't trying to have no devils around me and none of that.
Man,
I try to keep God first every time.
That is so important, because we don't want to have to walk around with our head on a swivel, knowing that you out here doing dirt, because it's going to come back and get you, right?
Yeah, it's going to come back.
Karma's a bitch. It will come get you every time. It's sometimes worse than what you put out. So definitely, you have a great spiritual relationship with our Lord and Savior.
Oh, yes. I give my life to the Most High God.
How important is that to you in what you're doing and what you're pursuing doing, having that relationship with God?
And it's the most important thing. You wake up, you got to praise God for waking you up.
Man, that is facts.
You got to praise God. You got to pray every time. You could be a billionaire. You still got to praise God.
Because without him,
you're nothing.
Nothing. That's when I wake up every day, before I pick up my phone, before I brush my teeth, I thank God. Thank you, God, for waking me up, and thank you, God, for another day. And then before I come here, I pray for me and my guests. Please let my guests make it here safely. Let them make it home safely. Yeah. We have to have that relationship, so I love that for you.
Yeah.
Is your family spiritual?
Somewhat.
So this might be a little off the wall, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Being that you're so spiritual, would you ever tap into the gospel side of music? You can say no. It's okay.
I might though.
I mean, why not, right? Yeah, at some point in time, it might make sense for you.
Yeah,
maybe
sense.
years down the road.
See, if I had to tap into that, that means I had to be consistent with that category. I had to be consistent with it. I can't just make one gospel song and just go back to the gangster music. That's crazy.
No, that's facts, because then people will say that you're clout chasing or whatever.
Yeah, you hypocrite and all that.
Facts. Are you open though to like other genres, you know, maybe whether it be a little bit of country or a little bit of pop? Is that something that you would maybe tap into at some point in time if it made sense for you?
I might do a little R&B, a little country. See, I'm from the country. I listen to country music damn near every day. So, like, I got a homeboy named Chevy. He like listen to country music more than rap.
Man.
Every time I used to walk, like before I had got my truck, I used to walk to the store and stuff, and he used to play that country music. I'm like, man, what is you playing?
But you know what, though? That's a major audience right there. Yeah. That's why I ask artists at some point in time, like, you ain't got to completely switch what you're doing, but, you know, dabble into it a little bit, whether you create the country song or maybe collab with a country artist, because it's going to open you up to a whole new market, man. It's a big world out there.
Yeah.
Can you sing?
A little bit.
Can he sing? Is he lying? I ain't gonna put you on the spot.
I can sing a little bit, but I ain't no Chris Brown, Trey Songz type of nigga. But
that's what auto-tune is for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, auto-tune saved a lot of people in this game.
Nah, that is facts. I've heard some artists, they sound phenomenal when you hear their recorded music, but you hear them live and it's like, damn, that's the same person. When you perform at these like events, you've done some performances and stuff. I know you said there was the one you did. Do you typically perform like over your vocals, or do you have like a show track?
Got a little show trick.
Yeah.
I just try to keep it with the same level.
Yes.
Like when I'm performing, like it's like that last performance I did. What it was? Who's Got Talent? I was like on level time. Like I wasn't trying to be too loud. I wasn't trying to be too low.
Right.
I was right there in the middle.
And that can be difficult because every venue you step into, their sound system may be different. A lot of them don't do sound checks. So you get on that mic and the mic is way too loud.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's good that you know how to control that.
Yeah, and now that you mention that, this guy, when I was at New Management Studios, I did a performance. He had a Rode microphone.
Yeah.
And it's like when you like doing some like hype songs,
yeah,
you gotta keep it down.
Right.
You gotta keep it low.
Right, that's facts, because again, depending on the mic, it could pick your vocals up very loud. That's why I put these on here, because it kind of softens it up a little bit, because these are Rode mics and these like can really project your voice. So this right here, that pop filter kind of like smooths it out a little bit. So sounds like you really understand everything, you know, and how all this works.
Yeah, I'm learning.
Definitely. Any type of projects in the works at all, like an EP or a mixtape or an album that we can be on the lookout for?
Definitely an EP. Right now, I really got everything. I really got all my music set up for the EP. It's just I'm working on what I need to do, cover photo. I need a good dope ass photographer.
I mean, today you're gonna get some dope photos. You might be able to use one of them. Slick, I ain't lying. When I say he takes some fire photos, like he'll show you the picture, but when he's gonna edit it, once he edits it and I'll send it over to you, they might be one that you could use. Slick, you know what I'm saying? It'll be yours to use however you want to.
Yeah, shit, hey, bring it on.
Let me ask you this. Out of all the songs that you've released out there on the digital platforms, about how many would you say is out there?
About 6 or 7. I barely even post music. I barely even drop music like that, but I'm starting to be consistent now.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I took a year off last year because I ain't know what I want to do this or not. But I know it's like 5, 6, 7 songs out.
No, that's still a good amount, because I've talked to artists who's been doing it a long time and they literally have like 2 songs out there. So you've got about 6 or 7. Which one out of all the songs that are out do you feel like people have really resonated with the most, or you've gotten the most attention from?
This song with me and Snap called Head Boss.
Tell us about it. Like, why do you think people gravitate to that record?
Cause I'm paying homage to Lil Jon Eats and Lil Scrap and them.
Okay, that's hard.
And I'm trying to do a video shoot with it. That's in the works right now.
You should do it out here in the A.
That's up to Snap.
You should do it out here in the A, because I can put you in touch with some fire ass videographers that ain't gonna hit you in the head.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to get you right at a fair price. You know what I'm saying? So we could talk about that offline. So that record right there, people really resonate with because you're paying homage to some of the greats. Mm-hmm. Were you influenced by Atlanta music?
Yes, very.
Yeah.
I've been influenced by Atlanta music, some California.
Yeah.
I got people out in California, you know what I'm saying?
What about Memphis? You like that Memphis sound?
Oh, yeah. They yeah.
Memphis has been on fire forever.
Yeah, they've been tearing the game up lately.
No, that's facts. Have you been out there yet?
No, I'm trying to go out there though, meet famous animal.
Yeah, for sure. He's got an amazing platform. You definitely got to get on there. So you prepared to do that freestyle?
Oh yeah.
So let me ask you this: when it comes to freestyling, do you really do it like off the top of your head, or is it something that's already pre-written? It don't matter. I respect it either way.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Cause I really ain't no freestyler.
Understood.
Like, I'm more of a writer than a freestyler.
Understood.
But if it's something come on top of my dome, whether it's stupid or not, I'll just say it.
Listen, I respect people who can do that because I could never. I can't think that fast. I definitely would have to write it. So let's talk about that. All the music that you're currently putting out now, are you physically sitting down, putting pen to paper or typing it on your phone, or are you punching in at the studio?
A little bit of both. I jot it on my phone, and then whatever. Like if I can't write nothing down, if I don't think of nothing, I just go in the studio and just punch in.
Definitely. Have you at any point in time thought about maybe getting your own studio set up so you could record yourself?
Yes, but it's like it takes time.
It does. It does. You have to have space first of all. You got to have somewhere in the house to be able to do it. And then, of course, purchasing all the equipment. What I always tell artists is when you get ready to put a studio together, you ain't got to buy all brand new stuff. Them pawn shops. Go to the pawn shops. You can get a good used mic or a good used interface for a fraction of the price because people get desperate. They hard up for money, so they be pawning that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good place to start. You could get you a dope setup for probably less than $1,000. And in the long run, it's going to save you a lot of money.
Yeah. I'm working on it now. I'm just trying to get my priorities in check right now.
Not that specs. Are you a father? Mm-mm. Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
Okay, so you desire to be a dad one day?
I'm trying to be a dad now.
You trying to make some babies right now?
Hey, I'm almost 30. I'll be 30 in 2 years.
Are you really?
Yeah. I don't even look 20.
No. I would put you in your really early 20s. Really, maybe even 19, slick. You know what I'm saying?
I get that a lot.
For real.
I take that as a compliment.
No, facts, absolutely. But you know what though? Like at the same time, I think you're doing it the right way because you're getting all your everything in focus first. Your music, your business, everything, and then bring a child into the world. Yeah. Listen, I did it the opposite. I had my son at 19, and I was barely out of high school. I don't regret it because that's my baby. But at the same time, I wish I could have did it the opposite way, if that makes sense.
Everybody got their choices in life.
No, that's facts, absolutely, and it's up to us what we do with it. Taking accountability.
Exactly, and that's the biggest problem. That's the biggest disease nowadays. Don't nobody want to be held accountable
at all.
And I'm just gonna say it like this. No offense, but mostly women. Y'all women do not want to be held accountable for nothing. Nothing.
Listen, I'll take that because it took me a very long time to own up to a lot of the stuff I did. Men have pride too now.
Oh yeah, we prideful.
Very, very, very prideful. But like you said, women don't want to take accountability. My business partner always says, stop pointing the finger, start pointing the thumb, man. Take that accountability. It took me a long time because I was very prideful.
Yeah, when I was in school, I was a badass. I ain't want. I was getting into shit. You ask them. I done got into so much shit in school, and I always blame the teachers and the principals and all that. Nah, you need to blame yourself.
What changed your outlook on that?
Just growing up.
Yeah.
Growing up and learning that not everybody to blame for the stuff you do.
Man, that is facts because it's like every day we wake up, we make our own decisions on how that day is going to go. And it's about learning to be proactive rather than reactive.
Yeah.
Reactive puts you in some bad situations.
Yeah, I'm learning that now.
But I think we all go through that. We human beings, man. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes and we just got to learn from that because they are not losses, they're lessons.
Oh, yeah, lessons.
100%. Absolutely. Outside of music, is there other business ventures? I know you got your label, but I'm talking non-music stuff. Is there any other business ventures at some point in time you want to pursue? I really want to go into
What I want to go into? I want to go into like the landscaping business or something like that.
It's a great business. It's forever needed.
Yeah, either that or carpentry.
Both are good business choices because they're what do they call it? I don't know the word. They're trades.
Yeah, trades.
Trades, because it's something that a robot, an AI can't do. You know what I'm saying? That would be great because that's a business that you could hand off to your kids when you have kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I just feel like Elon Musk out making these damn AI robots. It's gonna be hard for somebody to do some work.
No, that is facts. Absolutely. That's why it's good to have a job that you have to be hands-on with, like landscaping. I mean, I guess somebody can have a robot out there pushing a lawnmower. I don't know. But I feel like a human being is going to get it done better. So that would be a great business to get into. Definitely. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Let's talk about the record. It's called Blue and Green. That's the current single. Who produced it? Who made the beat?
I got it off YouTube.
Okay.
There's a guy named what's his name? I forgot his name.
It's okay. So no, I mean, a lot of artists, that is a point for them. They get, because they don't know how to connect with some of these producers. So YouTube is a great place. BeatStars is a good one. There's some
that's why I got it off of BeatStars. I just forgot the name of the guy that made the beat.
That's all good. It's all good. Tell us about this record. Like, where were you at mentally when you put this record together?
I was just rolling songs. It's like, I'll just make some stuff out top of my head, just like, you ain't talking about no money, what you talking about? And I just went in from there, and I just put my all into it.
Yeah.
And then like I was at a point where I didn't know how to do punchlines, so I just started like, damn, what could a good punchline to be? And so I just jotted down. I was just getting high and just writing songs, and that's all it is. I just smoke a little weed and write, and that's what my best at.
No, listen, I think not every artist, but majority of them, probably 99% of them, that's what gets them in their zone. They smoke a little bit, get in the studio, and they become creative. Because I don't know, there's a difference between not being high and being high that really makes your brain start moving. I know if I'm smoking or I take a gummy, I go to a totally different place.
Oh, yeah.
I go to a totally different place. You know what I'm saying? That's where you can be your most creative at. Is there a visual in the works for it?
I want to do I'm trying to shoot a video to it.
Yeah.
I want to do it like in a studio or whatever.
That's dope.
Just like where the studio I be at, New Management, I want to do it there.
Yeah.
But I just gotta, I got a job and I gotta keep up with the money. I'm on a budget. You gotta manage it.
Listen, I understand that completely, and I respect it because it's an expensive business. But I also respect the fact that you understand that, because there are artists that get into this and immediately want to quit their job. I'm like, well, how you gonna fund your music career? It's tough out here. We are in a true recession period where everything is so expensive. Everything's going up with the paycheck, right?
Oh, yeah.
Trust me. Listen, I be totally balling. I'm a business owner, but I be balling on a budget.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just like what I told Kel. We out here balling on a budget, looking like we superstars.
You make it look good.
Yeah.
And like we were saying earlier, not blowing it on dumb stuff like going to the strip club every weekend.
Yeah.
You could spend easily $1,000 and have zero to show for it. That's something you can put into your music career, definitely. So the record is out on all the digital streaming platforms.
Yes, ma'am.
What type of feedback you been getting on it?
A guy from New Jersey named Big 7.
Shout out to Big 7. That's my homie, man.
Yeah, he had a little little song review.
Yes.
And that was my first time ever doing it on his little podcast or whatever. I sent it to him. I let him listen to it. He told me, man, I like the record. It's dope. You need to push it.
Yeah.
And I ain't got no bad feedback yet. So.
That's dope. I've known Big 7 for many, many, many years. And one thing because I tune into his live a lot. That way I can discover new talent. But one thing I can say about him is he's very honest. If he don't like it, he gonna let you know he don't like it. So for him to say he liked it, that means it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
That's dope, man. Definitely. Do you have anything else in the works or coming up that we need to be on the lookout for?
Like I said, I got this EP coming out. Hopefully it'll be like mid-November.
Okay.
I really ain't got a set date on it.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Hopefully I can put it out probably put it out early or mid-November.
Yeah.
And I got 2 songs that I'm working on in the works. So I ain't really just put it on wax yet. So I'm really just waiting on. It's just like that time and money is important right now.
Understood. Listen, especially this time of the year, holiday season is approaching.
Oh yeah.
It's an expensive time of the year.
Oh yeah.
So listen, I commend you for really understanding this business. You understand that it takes money to make money, but you're at the same time, you're taking care of your priorities first.
Oh, yeah.
That home life got to be taken care of first, right?
Oh, yeah.
That is dope, man. That's definitely dope. Out here in Atlanta, is this your first time coming out here like on music business, or have you been out here on music business before?
My first time, this is my first time like music business.
I appreciate you for coming through, man. It means a lot. Listen, I've been doing this for, like I said, 14 years, and I do it because of artists like you. I've had some of the majors on here, and that's cool. But it's artists like you that keep me motivated and keep me driving, because I want to be a part of your journey. That way, when you get them plaques, I can be like, he sat down with me. We got to do that interview early on.
You say you want to be on my journey?
I want to be a part of your journey.
Shit, I need to be a part of your journey. Look at all this shit, man.
No, but that's why you here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I do a lot of other, we'll talk about this off camera, but I do a lot of other stuff besides this for music artists, so we'll definitely talk about that as well. So I appreciate you being here today. Is there anything else that you have coming up in the works that we did not talk about that people need to be put on game with?
Nothing new but the EP.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. Fuck them all. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a mic drop to that one too. It's in the works. It's probably gonna be mid-November when I do that. I'm gonna check in with Run 21 out in Jackson.
Dope. The mic drops are dope because it's good promo for whether it's a record that's already out or a record that's coming up.
Yeah.
Definitely. So the record that I have today, Blue and Green, is that the one you're gonna be performing?
Yes, ma'am.
That is dope, man. That is dope. I know you have a lot of people that love you, support you. Anybody you want to give thanks to or give a shout out to for supporting you?
Hey man, I just want to get out shout out to my family. You know what I'm saying? My girl back at home. You know what I'm saying? Snap, Pip, new management. Shout out to all my people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
Definitely, 100%. Where can people follow you at?
My Instagram is D from SMB, DEEFRM SMB.
And I want to give you your flowers real quick, because let me tell you something. When we first conversated, you were very professional. You got to the point of what you wanted to do. Dealing with some of these artists is a headache.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. So I just want to give you your flowers and commend you. The way you approached the situation was very professional, so I respect that a lot, bro, for sure.
Thank you.
100%, man. I got one last question for you. Where we at?
Industries.
Big Industries Most Wanted, not the little one.
Not the little one.
Not the little one.
Not the little one.
Nah, don't get it twisted.
Nah.
Tell everybody what makes you the Industry's Most Wanted.
Just being me, man. Just being Deezy. That would make me the industry's most wanted.
Straight like that. I appreciate you being here. Give me some love one more time.
All
Boom.
right.
We up out of here, y'all.
Let's do it. If you ain't talking about no money, what you talking about? I'm having real motion, little boy. You can keep the clout. I swear these niggas move too fishy like some pan trout.